When you create a real-life website, you end up with lots of dividers. One for the navbar, the header, maybe you have a product listing, some product descriptions, maybe you have a footer, or maybe a feature images, some videos, etc. So it's really hard for search engines to know which part represents each thing and which is the most relevant part. The same for blind people that need some accessibility, and the same for you as a developer that you need to find some content that you want to change. So for this, HTML5 was introduced to add semantic meaning to dividers and to some parts of a website. Okay, so in this case, I have the same website we created. I made a copy called basic HTML, so you will have that. And I have added some dividers. We have here, for example, this aqua divider, which will be like the header, and this link, which could be like the navbar, okay, the menu. We could have even multiple links, like I can add one here, another one here, another one here. Okay, this can be the menu. We can even put it at the top, which makes more sense. Okay, let me move all of them with the divider. I'm going to move them with the divider right here to the top, but inside the header, for example. And here I have a big divider. Here in Visual Studio Code, you can collapse this. Okay, so I have the paragraph, I have the form, and that's it. Okay, so here is the main content, and then I have some list items and the image, which could be the footer. Okay, so all of those elements are wrapped inside different dividers. I can change those dividers by for different elements. In this case, I can add a header instead of a div, and it looks exactly the same. It works the same. It's the same, but it has semantic meaning. It tells search engines and blind people, etc., that here is the header. And also for you, the developer, it's really easy to find where the header is because you can read it. And here, the nav, I can add a nav tab, and it's the same. It looks the same. But here I have the nav. I can add some styling, for example. Let's say I can add some margin top, for example, margin top of 20 pixels, for example. Sorry, yeah, it added it. Okay, but it's right here. Okay, maybe I can add more so you can see it. 50. Okay, and now it's bigger. Okay, or maybe yeah, with this is enough. And maybe also a margin left. Okay, also 50 pixels. Okay, so you can see it better. Great. That's the nav. Okay, and here I have the main content. So how I'm going to name it? I'm going to name it main. You can't use any text you want. Okay, so there are specific tags you can use. You can search for them, HTML5 elements, and you will have all of them, the main ones, in Kairos plan in this course, which is completely free. You can go to this lesson and you will find in the description all the elements. Okay, so we have here the main content, which is going to be all of this. Okay, so if I cut it, you see it disappear. It's the paragraph, the form, all that is my main content, my most relevant content. And here the text, this can be like a blog post, a product description. It's going to be an article. Okay, this is another HTML5 element. It works the same as a divider, but as a div, but it gives a semantic meaning, so it's a good practice. And here, maybe this form is just a regular section. Okay, so I can add a section right here. And here, all this, I told you it was going to be the footer, so I can add here footer. Okay, so as you can see, it works exactly the same. We can style these elements with background color gray, for example, so it adds a background gray to the footer, and it's exactly the same as a div, but it gives semantic meaning, and it's better for search engine optimization, and it's better for you as a developer, and it's better for blind people and people that need some special accessibility for your website.